Whoa! 4 gathers. Thank you for. Was that a follow? No, I'm streaming. 4 gathers. Are you a bot or are you a real human being? Is the bot infestation still happening in Twitch? Smile and be happy. Huh. Okay, well, we'll see. Quick stream today. 1 hour. I didn't even think I was gonna stream, but since I have an hour, I thought I would come in here and try this Pat Wilson campaign generator that I tried out of Sketch yesterday. And let's create a new campaign. Let's start over here. I want to fly a Hurricane, so even though you would think you would pick the Royal Air Force, the Royal Air Force in the battles we have so far in our 2 great battles doesn't use the Hurricane. To use the Hurricane, you have to go to the use of Russians, the Voyeno-Vozdushny Sili. It took me a while to find. I was like, is that the Russians? It's, you know, pretty strange. I'm gonna call this Hyper Hurricane. That'll be the name of this campaign. I wanted to play in single player mode for this quick. This is just a tryout here to see if it's gonna work. Yesterday I played cooperatively with Sketch, but today we're just going to do a quick 1 hour stream. So I'm just gonna go through this quickly and see if we can get it going. Okay, I'm gonna click next step. It's a very odd interface, you know. This is a labor of love by Patrick Wilson. I'm very happy this exists. Okay, so we're gonna click next step, gonna click next, the fighter, leave it all default, Sergeant Squadron. Okay, here is how you figure out how to fly the plane you want. Okay, it's here, the squadron. You have to pick the squadron that has the plane, and so while you can click there, there's a drop down menu. It's a little bit hard to see. And let me change this to this, like this. Hard craze. Yeah, I am leaving to the beach, to the far Rockaways in a couple of hours time, so I do have 1 hour to stream. I confirmed with the commander here, and I do have permission to take off for a 1 hour stream. How are you, sir? Send your Steam invites. There's a reason for that eventually. You're gonna have to find out more about this weekend or next week. If you wish to accept it, please go ahead. All right, so right now, Squadron. Okay, this Pat Wilson's campaign generator is really awesome. Okay, it is finicky. It's not you know, easy to use. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but once you get around the learning curve, it's not bad, and it really brings IL-2 Sturmovik to life. I think whether in single player or cooperative mode. I am going to be playing more cooperative battles of IL-2 here. P versus E, flying together, seeing each other's names on the airplanes, maybe seeing each other's custom paint jobs on the airplanes. It's going to be exciting. We're going to get it. We're going to dig into this. Okay, so here you go. Squadron 11th Fighter Regiment. I look down here, is flying the Lag 3. Okay, I want the Hurricane, so I think it's 157th. There you go, Hurricane Mark II. I had to like click around to find how to fly a Hurricane. Okay, it's an easier plane to fly for this quick 1 hour stream. I want to do that. Wild Craze. I do hope that your day is going well. Happy Friday. Microsoft Flight Simulator hit a new low for me today. It has an increasingly short window to redeem itself before it take a long break. What happened today? I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, next step. I think I'm all set. There you go. I have to click next step and I create campaign on the top left there. Not sure why that button is not there, but you know, I'm not going to criticize the UI. This is a labor of love. Of course, the UI could be better, but it's a labor of love by someone who really is passionate about aviation, airplanes. A gentleman called Pat Wilson made this, and I'm very happy it exists. Okay, I am going to, once I get this working, I'm going to go and I'm going to donate the full amount to Mr. Pat Wilson of $20. You can donate $1, you can donate nothing, you can just use it for free. You can go there and to that webpage that I put the link there, and and use this if you fly IL-2 Sturmovik. Okay, here you go, hypertext here. There I am. Okay, and look at this. If you click on the name, look how cool. Like a little thing opens, and you can click on awards and citations. One suggestion to Mr. Wilson would be to have like hover, when you hover over something, have it light up. I don't know how hard that would be, so that you know that it's clickable. Okay, I want to change this picture to put a picture of hypertext hero here. Okay, I have my my pilot wings. I think that's what that is. No, doesn't seem to. I think I can hover over it. I can hover over it. No, it's not telling me what that is. But when you do get an award, it tells you what it is in the beginning. Okay, and here's my logbook. We're gonna be using this. I have 0 air victories, train, tank, ground victories. My palette dossier is just beginning of campaign is blank. But here, look how cool. You can click on here, and I put a little hypertext hero. It appears behind it, and you have to click finished, and then have to click on it again for it to appear. But boom, there I am, hypertext hero. It's so awesome. You can put your own picture there. You know, these small little things, I appreciate them. Assign aircraft skins to this pilot. I clicked that, and that hasn't worked for me yet. Maybe it's because I haven't installed any custom skins on a particular folder. Eventually that's gonna happen. Okay, we're gonna be able to put our own paintings. Wildcard says, I deactivated Bing during flight, which in itself isn't the worst thing, but it unloaded stuff in front of me. Twice on approach I lost the runway, and after landing the runway disappeared and sent me to avoid I couldn't recover from. Wow. And that was because you deactivated Bing? Why did you deactivate it? Because it was causing some issues? So I know that without the Bing data, everything looks like, you know, a sim from like 20 years ago. But sorry to hear you're having some issues. Hopefully there's a new update with Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's a new update in 11 days time, the 24th of August. Hopefully that'll fix a lot of these bugs, but maybe it's good to take a break. Maybe you should come play some IL-2 Sturmovik with me, wow, Chris. Deactivate self because 50 megabits isn't enough bandwidth? 150? Wow. That's weird, man. Is there a way to get the bandwidth, to get the... No combat, huh? How about transport? Would we like to fly transport planes? To transport some cargo? And how about against AI? Or you don't like against AI either? Server issue, huh? Okay. I haven't run into that one, but that is frustrating. That is annoying. Okay, let me get a mission in the air here. Let's see. Mission. I'll click on it. You can do a lone wolf mission if you want to go just by yourself with no AI. Let's click mission. And then here you go. You can delete it by scrub mission. Hurricane Mark II, airbase in Zanino. We got the indirect direction, the cloud layer. Patrol airspace near Orehovnia. Engage any enemy aircraft you encounter. 3 ship flights. I'm one of them. I'm gonna click next for map. And it's gonna give us a picture of the map and show us. So this is all generated by the generator. Okay, I ran the generator. I'm gonna run it now before we go into IL-2 Sturmovik. Okay. Oh, stand by. I will be back in 1 second. I do have to take this. Alright, back. Let's try this mission quickly. Alright, back shortly is off. I'm just gonna go next because we have to go quickly here. I'm gonna go next pilots. Here could change the ammo and everything, but I'm just gonna go accept mission. Now, this is gonna be here for a little while. This program, you do have to install this Java runtime on your Windows installation. I try to keep my Windows as clean with a little installed as possible, but I had to install this some sort of 64-bit Java thing here because this is what Pat Wilson's campaign generator uses. So here we are. We have to wait for a little bit. What this is doing is generating the mission. There's a bunch of moving parts. There's enemy flights, there's friendly fights, there's targets. Depending on your settings, there's a lot of things moving around, a lot of planes in the air or not, and it takes a little while. But once it's done, it's going to generate the mission over where you have your IL-2 Sturmovik Battle of Stalingrad. That's where you install, you put in the root folder where IL-2 Sturmovik Battle of Stalingrad is installed. That's where you install the Pat Wilson campaign generator. Once it generates the mission, it's going to go into data. If you did single player, it's going to go into missions. If you did multiplayer, it's going to multiplayer and cooperative. Since I'm doing single player, it's going to go into missions, and it's going to put the mission in this folder called Pat Wilson PWCG right here. Okay, there it is, being generated. But one thing that I haven't figured out yet, some of the random things I enjoyed with Arma. Yeah, we play Arma. The thing is, often it's night for you, Wildcray, so I want to try to set up one earlier in the weekend. If you'd be interested in joining us in an anti-Stasi mission, you'll be very welcome. I remember a whole lot of Altas. I think I played that one too. Whole lot of love play on the excellent Led Zeppelin song, I think. Now we're playing Anti-Stasi, which is really fun. This is still going, and I've been getting this error. I even posted about it on the IL-2 Sturmovik forums. After this runs for a while, it gives me error generating binary mission file. But even though it gives me the error, the mission is there. So I don't know and I've successfully flown one in my earlier test today. And I successfully submitted a combat report, which you have to do at the end of every mission. So I don't know what this error is about, but since I've worked with computers for a while, whenever I see an error, it kind of is cause for concern. I want to find out why the error is going on. So I did put a forum post out there on the Pat Wilson campaign generator issues page, and I'll put a link to it right now. If you know why this is happening, I would appreciate any help or information. Here's the link. And okay, you just have to wait for this. It does take a while, depending on the options you set. I think I have everything on medium, like medium ground activity, medium air activity, and unlike the IL-2 1946, which is a much older game, the latest IL-2 Sturmovik, if you put like 200,000 planes in the air, it could slow things down, I think. Okay, so all those AI calculations have to be done. And went to Altus in Flight Simulator. Yeah, Lemnos, right? A bit underwhelming, but brought back memories. I flew over there too. I did early on when I first got Flight Simulator. I went there, and it's an island in the real world called Lemnos, I think. I spent some time in Greece after I graduated from university, and I was in the Cyclades, so it was further south. But I loved it. I loved Greece. I traveled with a friend there, and we spent about a month just island hopping and renting cheap bungalows, renting little scooters, and just traveling around and eating. And lovely part of the world. I hope that these fires are not really burning everything down there. Ooh, Mort is live. We should go raid Mort when we're done with this. Yeah, this is taking a long time here. I'm just going to Alt-Tab to the folder and see if maybe I can just cancel it and say, okay, maybe it's generated and it's just like in some endless loop that IL-2 Pat Wilson. Oh, here you go. Okay, failed to create binary emission file. I don't know what that means. Okay, I already put that in that forum post, but I'm gonna ignore that. Okay, I'm gonna minimize this and I'm gonna start IL-2. I could have had IL-2 running. I think I don't think it matters if IL-2 is running or not. I think as long as you keep the Pat Wilson generator running while IL-2 is running, and you have to turn on this log file in IL-2. I'll show you where it is now for it to work. There's instructions from this if you go and download it. There's a startup configuration file in IL-2 and you have to turn on text logs, because this program, when it does, it takes text logs that IL-2 Sturmovik generates to create its briefings, its pros to action report, and all that stuff. Alright. And I believe it is here. It's in a data startup config. And you go in here, you go into right at the bottom, near the bottom of the text file, there's this mission_text_log, and you make sure that's 1 or on. In computer terms, usually 0 is off and 1 is on. So you make sure that mission text log is on and you save that file before you start IL-2 Sturmovik, and that should make it work. Let's try to fly this mission quickly. We have 45 minutes to go here. A short stream this morning. Drop by. Oh, it was a test stream. Elias is there too. Try and say hi, maybe we'll rate Elias if he's still on after this. Try this. Alright. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so how do you do this? After you did the Pat Wilson campaign generator thing, after you did all this stuff, you follow the instructions, okay, on this thing here, in case you're just dropping in now. Then if you go into IL-2 Sturmovik, you will find, if you created a single player mission, you go to missions. If it was multiplayer, you go to multiplayer and cooperative. Okay, but since it's single player, it's going to be in missions that I've done. Pat Wilson campaign generator, PWCG. Popular Hurricane, that's the name of my campaign, that you can keep track if you have several campaigns going with several different airplanes. I'm gonna click start, and let's fly this thing. And let's, if the mission is taking too long, I have 45 minutes, and I have to end this in 45 minutes. I'm going to, if it's taking too long, I'm far away, I'm just gonna sort of land in a field somewhere and click end mission, and we'll see what happens. Alright, it takes a little while to load, especially if the mission is a particularly complex one. Here we are. No need to play guitar. I'm just gonna click start. I'm not gonna look at setup, nothing. Ooh, early morning mission, okay. Oh man, early morning mission. Alright. A little harder to see for you all out there, but we'll do our best here. The Hurricane should be fairly easy to take off with compared to some of these other airplanes in IL-2 Sturmovik. I will get volume levels adjusted once I'm in the air. So 3-ship flight, we're just going on a combat patrol. Alright, let's get a volume adjusted. Did I put my gear up? I did. Alright, let's see. Oh. Okay, let me pause it. I'm not a multiplayer, so IL-2 is pretty annoying when you're out tab. The IL-2 Sturmovik. A little better. Gonna follow my my 2-ship flight of friendlies up front here, and the lights off. You can turn everything off if you want to have a more full real experience. But I like to see the names of my comrades here. If I'm a certain distance from them, see above 1 kilometer more or less, I just see the type of airplane. Once I get close, then you'll see the names. It's a nice feature. Got to catch up. There's a Sergeant Alexander Grafov and Sergeant Lev Markovsky. And I believe I'd be able to edit the names of all this, so if we're playing cooperative with a bunch of people, it'll be like all the names of real people here. That'll be nice. Oh, coming in hot here. Let's turn away and then turn back towards them. I wish there was a little more light. I didn't look at the time for the mission. I think you can always click on scrub mission to get a different mission if necessary, if you're not happy with the settings. Or you can just choose to skip the mission. Maybe if you're in a Russian air squadron like I am now, if you just said, oh, I don't feel like flying today, maybe they would send you to the Gulag or something. Alright, let's quickly get a sound level a little bit higher on the music here. Going to the Rockaways today, so a short stream. I'm gonna take a little break to go to the beach. Last time I went to the Rockaways, I missed it. There was a Cessna 152 that came in flying. It had a tailwind or something because it was flying so fast, that thing. You could see the pilot, like, it was going like this. It was going like this, the wings. You could see the pilot, it was going like this, you know, like that. Okay, you could see the pilot was like kind of really holding onto those controls and struggling to keep the airplane going right over the beach. It came like about 50 feet above us, our heads, like screaming down. I didn't have time to get my phone to do a video. I'm gonna have my phone at the ready today in case that crazy pilot decides to pull another stunt like that, and then if I capture it, I'll put the video on the stream this weekend. Okay. Oh, my RPM is at 0. No wonder I'm slow. All right, go. Hawker Hurricane. Roald Dahl flew this plane, the author of, you know, Matilda and Boy and all those classic books. And they call them children's books, but I don't think they're children's books. And he flew this plane over North Africa and over Greece in the Second World War. And he was like a really tall guy, long legs, so he speaks about how cramped he was in this cockpit. Like his knees were up to cover the controls and stuff. A strangely friendly looking plane, you know. The Spitfire is beautiful in it, but it looks like, you know, it can go reach out and blow something up. The Hurricane kind of looks like a toy, like a children's toy. Good day, Captain. Thanks for dropping by. I wasn't expecting to do a stream today. It's gonna be a short one, but here I am. Couldn't stay away. I found a true flying tank. IL-2 Sturmovik or A10 or something else. You know, there's an IL-2 Sturmovik that is flyable. It's in the northwest of the U.S. somewhere. They restored one. There's an article about it. It's really gorgeous looking restoration. They found one that had crashed in 1991 or something, and they managed to find parts from another AM-38, I think is the name of the engine, and they put it together. Gorgeous airplane. So it's a bit of a conglomeration of various different IL-2s. I think it's a mod 42 or it's the closest. A literal flying tank. Oh, is that a mech in a Mech Warrior game or something, or like a tank? I don't know. What do you mean? Hey Mort, I dropped by your stream quickly now, but I think you had stopped. I don't know if it was a test stream. This is a 1-hour stream. I'm not gonna be long here because I wasn't even gonna stream today. But Mort, I think I found I flew this Pat Wilson campaign generator of Sketch yesterday in cooperative mode. It was a blast, so I think I found a PWCG thing we can fly an IL-2 here that will be a lot of fun. Copy that. Flying tank, Tanner flying tank. Let's check it out. Stand by. All right. There you go. What the heck? Thank you for that, Pattinson. Yeah, Hurricane. I have a Hurricane. I mean, unfortunately, I can't fly them for the bridges. So I'm flying for the Russians here, but that's the only thing I can fly the Hurricane in this Pat Wilson campaign generator is to fly for the Russians in 1941 around. But I can generate cooperative missions with this, as Sketch showed us yesterday. So I am going to be starting to organize. I want, hopefully, Sketch can host them because he has like a dedicated server thing. What happened to that guy? Losing power or something? Maybe he'll host it for us, but maybe we could get a few people here flying together in IL-2 or PWCG and a campaign that tracks your progress. We could get custom skins for our chosen airplanes, our custom pilot pictures, and make this a regular thing. That would be wonderful, I think. Early morning flight here. We're what, 10,000 feet? Let's see if I can sort out my control locations. Yeah, man, that's IL-2 is my biggest, really one of my biggest wishes for this game would be for them to really revamp that control setup, do it a little more like DCS, so you can do it by plane, and please put a search thing up there so you can find controls easily, and please make it so that I can press 2 buttons in my joystick and it'll pick it up macros, you know, because right now it's hit and miss. With my system and my stick, at least. It is a very clunky control setup system, and that can be frustrating, you know, if you like to fly a lot of different planes. My control setup is a bit of a mess. In IL-2, I should probably redo it and write it up. Yeah, early morning mission. I can't see very well. I don't like these missions so much for streaming because it's pretty dark, you know, you can't see too well. But here I am. This is AI. There's a Alexander Graf off ahead of me. Yeah, it's a real pain the way it has joystick numbers, not names. I have 5 controllers. Oh man, it must make you want to jump up and down of rage sometimes then, because yeah, I have 1 controller and it already bugs me. With 5 controllers, whoa, yeah. Yeah, because you might have a controller that, you know, you have set up for 2 engine planes, 1 for the Spitfire, 1 for P-47. Well, if we keep climbing, it'll get a little brighter because the sun should peep over the horizon eventually. A little bit foggy, yes. A little bit of fog out there. A bit of haze. Also, Menat to ask what's the stream keyboard hack you're working towards. Oh yeah, I want to write a quick little introduction blog post and put a link to it there instead of just have stream keyboard hack, because it doesn't, you know, it's like, what is that? So I'm gonna do that this week, and I'm gonna write a quick little blog post. And basically, I'm just going to. I'm not learning how to do this myself. I'm just taking the idea and following instructions from people much smarter than I. But basically, I'm going to make a stream deck using a second keyboard. Basically, have a second keyboard plugged in the computer, and draw little pictures to put on each key. And so if you press and it'll be configured, so if you press a key, it'll play a sound. If you press another key, it'll play a GIF on stream, stuff like that. So instead of buying a new one from Elgato or those things, you just find an old keyboard and you make your own stream deck. Information is out there in the internet if you want to do it, but I'm going to try to write it up in a blog post and make it a bit more accessible and get that out there in the world for myself and for whoever else wants to go that route. I mean, hopefully it'll be a success. You know, it seems like it will work well. It involves a little bit of programming and involves a little bit of programming, a little bit of utilities running on the computer, but it's not too bad from what I can see. Mort says my button uses 9-pound joystick encoder and a few push buttons. Yeah, that's perfect. I love this sort of, you know, stuff that you can just instead of buying a custom-made thing that's expensive, you just find an old piece of hardware or your own custom piece of hardware and you do something yourself. Man, you're super talented, dude. I love the stuff that you make there on your Instagram. Really, really cool looking stuff. If I could use it like a stream deck, I use joystick to keyboard software. Yeah, I think that's the kind of thing I'm gonna use. It's I think it's written in Lua. It's this programming language that actually originated in Brazil. And it's a very good, very popular for I think DCS uses it. It's very popular for video games for some reasons that I don't really understand. But I think it's both Python and Lua, two different programming languages that we'd use. You wouldn't have to worry about that. You would just have to do your mapping. So what you know, do you want something like your voice to transform into something like this when you're speaking, or maybe you want someone like a kid.
Yeah, in air traffic control speaking like this.
Or maybe you want some applause to come on, and this sort of stuff is what the stream deck. Or maybe you want some flying toasters to start appearing on the screen. I don't know. We're gonna find out what we're gonna put on, but instead of having just a few buttons, you have like a full keyboard worth of buttons, and that's what this streaming keyboard hack is about. Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw that picture on Instagram. That looks really cool because it looks like the radio in these RAF airplanes. Where is the radio here? Is it here? It's a bit too dark to see. Ooh, there goes my wingman. Where's the Hurricane radio? I think it's a little too dark to see right now. It should be on the side here, maybe. Maybe here? No. I keep an eye on my wingman so I don't lose him. Not sure where the Hurricane on the radio... maybe it's here? Not sure where the radio on the Hurricane is, not the Hurricane on the radio. I'm not a storm chaser, although if you're a storm chaser, exciting times. Climate change, there's crazy storms all over the place. There was another one here in New York, very quick one yesterday. Yep, Hurricane, the Hawker Hurricane. Yep, I'm flying for the Soviets. In IL-2 Sturmovik, there's no, since the Hurricane was, played a part in the Battle of Britain and stuff, and since there is no Battle of Britain battle in IL-2 Sturmovik Great Battles yet, you can't fly the Hurricane for the British while playing the historical campaigns in the game, or Pat Wilson's campaign generator that I'm playing right here. You have to, if you want to fly the Hurricane in a campaign, you have to fly for the Russians. You know, they had these land lease programs and from the States, and probably something similar from England, where since everyone was fighting the Nazis and the Japanese, you know, and the Regia Aeronautica, the Allies would send planes to the Russians for them to use. So they had P-39s, they had Hurricanes, they had P-40s, they had Spitfires. So that's the option I have. I did want to fly the Hurricane a little bit today. It's been I have this. Yesterday I bought every single collector plane. I guess there's a sale right now on IL-2 Sturmovik. You can get these planes for like $3, $4, something like nothing. Good time to get into IL-2 right now if you want. This weekend or Monday, I am going to be doing a giveaway. I am going to give away some IL-2 Sturmovik stuff on stream, ladies and gentlemen. So keep an eye on that, the notification in your email of Hypertext you're going live. We are going to have giveaways here. Oh, a couple of planes to our left here. Let's go see what that is. I'm going to just break off from these guys because I don't have that long. I want to get into some action here. I'm just going to go by myself against these guys. I saw Brilliant Ultralight yesterday. It was like a go-kart strapped on a rubber dinghy with wings from a paraglider. In real life or in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Where did those planes go? I already lost them. Where the heck did they go? They were right there 1 minute ago. Did they die? On TV? Is there a P-39 out of 2? There is, Mort. Sorry I missed that. There's a P-39 IL-2. Oh, here they are. They're down here. Yeah, Squadron Leader will be mad, but he's AI, so he can, stuff it. You know, if it was Sketch or Mort or something, I wouldn't leave him alone, but he has a wingman. I'm not leaving him alone. He has one wingman. I'm going out alone. And this sort of stuff happened in World 2. You can read about some aces, you know, there's these guys with big egos, they're bored and they can see further than everyone else in the team. And they see a couple of little dots in the distance and they're like, don't even tell the team, and they go after them, shoot them down, and then come back and form up again. I forgot which pilot that was, but there's a story about that in World War II. So I think it was over Malta maybe, or maybe over in Europe, I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go to full power on the RPM. I think they see me and they're coming for me. Alright, let's see. I go head on past JU-87, okay. Alright, good. I can handle these guys, hopefully. Major Sven Hasselvar is the first one. Oh, too fast. Alright, Major. Alright, Sven. Here we go. I'm gonna go up and then I'll swoop down on you. In pursuit of metal, yeah. Hey, Elias, dude. I dropped by to say hi, but I'm just a short stream today, so I can't hang around. I'm just doing a quick IL-2 stream, and then I'm gonna go to the beach. Stay under him to avoid that tail gunner. Oh, and you got me. Rudder rog's broken. Okay, so I have no rudder. Lovely. At least I have aileron still. No rudder. Got a hit on the wing there. I have no rudder right now. Rudder rods are broken. My stream was lagging bad, so I had to end. Yeah, I saw it was lagging pretty bad, the visual. We're playing GTA, right? GTA is more demanding than I think Arma. Try lower resolution, or maybe it was network connection. I don't know. Okay, I don't have rudder, so I have to line up a little better here. A little better with the aileron before. Hope you have a splendid day. Thank you, Elias. Hope you have a splendid Friday as well. Happy Friday to everyone here. Ah. No rudder, so really tricky to line up on these things and get a good shot. You have to get it right from in the approach phase. Oh, where is he? Missed him. Have to worry about collisions if you don't see him. Oh, there's another guy? No, there's just two, I think, right? Great dive bomber, yeah, scary. It's a beautiful airplane, actually. If I flew for the Germans, I would enjoy flying this too, because it's a really gorgeous airplane from the inside. You know, scary sort of plane. Put our RPM down a little bit to climb mode. I don't want to get my rods are shot out, so I only have aileron and pitch right now. Let's see if we can take one of these guys down. Alright, I think I got one. Something fell. I don't know if it was he dropped a bomb that he was gonna go drop on our troops, or if he just actually is a piece came off the airplane. Hyper Friday. It's kind of like hockey. You want to like aim to. You don't aim at the plane. You aim at where it's gonna be. You know. Or like soccer ball, you don't aim at where the soccer ball is, unless it's still, of course, but if it's moving like these planes are, you want to aim where the plane will be, and then meet them right before you crash into them, and try not to crash and then brake. No rudder makes it difficult. Ah, I fired a little bit low. I could have put shots into the engine a bit earlier if IL-2, it all matters. If you hit the engine gets damaged. If you hit the tail gets damaged. If you hit the wheel gets damaged, all that sort of stuff. And there's armor that you have to worry about. Some of these planes have armor in certain areas, and oh, no rudder, so yeah, drop that bomb. Get out of here. Oh, his engine has stopped? I saw his engine stop. No. You know he's gonna crash, so he dropped the bomb so it doesn't explode on the plane crash. Yeah, smart guy. You know, AI has it has some pretty nice behavior here. The AI in IL-2 has improved a lot. I mean, that's why I support these developers. I have every single plane now. I bought all the ones I didn't have yesterday of the sale. You can get the Hurricane for like $5 or something ridiculous like that, even less. I think $4. It's nuts, dude. I can't use rudder. I have no rudder here. Oh, almost hit him. Problem. And look, you can see like the fire coming out of his engine. It's so cool, the modeling this. That's almost half an ice cream. Yeah, so for half an ice cream, almost half an ice cream in Norway, because Norway can be pretty expensive. I remember when I traveled there once, it was like a bottle of wine was, I don't remember at the time, but it was like, you were like buying a bar of gold in a bank. That was a bottle of wine, but a Hurricane, yeah, for a price of an ice cream here in New York City, a more expensive ice cream for like one scoop of a more expensive ice cream is like $5 here. You can get a Hawker Hurricane and IL-2 Sturmovik. Shouldn't be buying stuff now. I might treat myself to the Hurricane. Or wait for the giveaway. I'm gonna do a giveaway this weekend or Monday, one of the two. More for IL-2. It's gonna be an IL-2 giveaway. That's a good hit there. I'm gonna... Oh man! Oil system failure. Okay. Bastard. We're gonna be going down shortly. We try to finish this guy off, at least make him jump from the airplane. Come on. I don't know where the other guy went if I didn't see him crash, so I'm not able to claim that. But here the shots hit too, which is really cool. Yeah, Hurricane has puny machine guns, but this Hurricane, the IL-2 one, it comes with like a lot of different... Oh, there's a... So maybe those are my friendlies attacking some more fighters. But this Hurricane, you can put like 40mm guns in these gun pods underneath it. It comes a tank buster. Then it's fun to... Then it would be like one shot at this thing where it would go down, and I should have... And you can do it in Pat Wilson Campaign Generator. You can change your loadout. I don't know if you have to have the guns, and if it gives you a limitation, I would assume it does, because it's quite... They keep the realism pretty high of this Pat Wilson, historical at least. More hits, a lot of streaming stuff coming out of the airplane. Stand by. A little bit further. Lean up a little bit on track IR here. Thing doesn't want to go down with my puny little pea shooters here. Not many bullets left. $144 rounds left. Following him pretty good though. Maybe the pilot's out. $30 shots left, and then I'm gonna lower my landing gear and try to smash it with my landing gear. Alright. Alright. You don't want to go down? Guess what? Landing gear down. I want this plane down from the sky. Get down. Go down. Get away from the sky. Vacate the 3D space above us. Oh, I think he's going down. He's not going to recover from that dive. I think we got him, ladies and folks. I think we got this guy, unless he's going to pull out and he's just tricking me. A tricky guy, this Lieutenant George Katzman's tricky guy. Look at that. He's pulled down. I mean, there's a dive bomber. Oh, Hypertex here turned my world upside down. All right. I'm gonna cut his tail off of my propeller, and then we'll just land too. Okay, right that way. If the gear thing is not working. Okay, gear down. All right, we did it. Jump, jump. Go. Go, Jorg. All right. Boom! But we're alive. That lieutenant will be shocked. The 303, it's like a pea shooter. They should have called it. It's not the Boeing P-29 pea shooter. It's the Hawker Hurricane pea shooter with the 303s. You could put like 20mm cannons under the wings, or I think they have them on the wings. How you doing? US 9 or 3 Talbot coming in here in the comments. We put like 600 rounds to a 109 once. I know, dude. It's like. I remember the original IL-2, there was that version with like 12 machine guns. I don't know if this one has it too, and it was like 12 machine guns firing at something. It won't go down, you know. It's, the Italians say, oh, mamma mia. So, it is pretty ridiculous. I don't think it was, yeah, I think they have to make a change with the 303s and the 50s. The 50s also bug me in this, you know. It gives like the German planes, whoever plane has cannon, a huge advantage. I don't know. There's like raging debates about this on the internet ever since flight simulators with planes with guns on them has been a thing. I'm on World War I guy and I thought Flying Circus was ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not a... I haven't played much. I've tried a couple of times World War I stuff, but not much. Oh, here you go. This is a little Easter egg here. You can move while sitting down. Okay. Oh. Alright. Okay. What time is it? I have 12 minutes left. Let's click Finish Mission. Okay, and now Pat Wilson's campaign generator should have recorded everything that happened, and we should be able to do a mission report. Yeah, I flew the P-38 yesterday in this awesome plane. I really like it. Yeah. Alright, so there you go. I got one Stuka. Alright. And I saw him go down. It was confirmed, you know, I had to like crash into him to shoot him down because of my 303s. I'm gonna click finish and exit. I was in missions here, and now I'll tab back to Pat Wilson's campaign generator. Where is it? There it is. Okay, now this is what you do, okay? Let's see if it works. So click on mission and combat report, okay? Okay, continue with claims. Okay, I'm going to claim one victory, even though I had to crash into the airplane, and it was a GU-87D3 that I shot down. And I'm going to submit my report. Okay, takes a little while for it to move. It's a little slow, you know. It's written in Java. I don't know if it has something to do with it, but... Okay, start debrief. Here you go. Click on start debrief. What happened? A Panzer Mark III was destroyed by Sergeant Eco of 106 Fighter Air Regiment. It was flying a P-40E. And here you go. A Ju-87D3 of STG 2077 was brought down by Sergeant Hypertext Hero of 157 Air Regiment. Lieutenant Jorg Katzman was seriously wounded. I'm sorry, George. You should have jumped out. You know, you should have stopped flying when I told you to. And Sergeant Hypertext was flying Hurricane Mark II. Okay, so that there's my little. It's nice. You can copy and paste. Okay. And I don't know what happened because I just left my wingman and because it's a short stream. Okay. I just click on debrief completed. I could have clicked on maximum information. I don't know what that says. Okay. I lost a Sergeant. Okay, I lost, we lost 10 Hurricanes. Okay, I can't click on narrative here. And, I think I could click, okay, wait, next page. Okay, notification of victory for Sergeant, I don't know how they say it in Russian, Hypertext Hero. Okay, next page. A Hurricane Mark II serial number flown by Hypertext Hero has been lost in combat. Okay, they probably wouldn't be too happy with me if I told them that I rammed the guy. Sergeant Hypertext Hero has been awarded a wound stripe. Okay, we got the wound stripe. You know, it's Soviet Russia. They don't have like as much metal to make Purple Hearts. They just give you a little piece of cloth and call it a day. All right, click finished. I couldn't do the narrative for some reason, but here you go. I'm injured now. Here's my Hypertext Hero. There I am. If I click on pilot report, Mort says OTS is a shame, they're fun to fly. Okay, so flying circus, the damage model is a problem right now. I didn't know what our mission was. Control surface lost like all the damn time, and you get hit in the wings and they're gone before the big DM update. It was great. Interesting. Yeah, I got a little medal. Alright, I got one air victory. I lost a Hurricane in the process because I had to crash into the plane. And here you go. Here's my awards and citations. So I have my flying badge that says like I'm allowed to fly the airplanes, but now I already have the wounded little ribbon. Okay. Oh, it is a gentleman. I wish I could put my picture there too instead. You can put your picture here. You can see I've put my Hypertext Hero picture. Click there. And you can choose something. And I just copied one of the other ones and put my little 1-2 boss icon there. And you can also put your own custom skin in the plane. But I haven't put any custom skins in any custom folders, so maybe that's why it's not working when I'm clicking there, okay? But this is your logbook. And now I'm injured. Personnel. Finished. I could click on mission. I could click on Intel activity maybe. Okay, and you can click on leave. Hypertext here requires 13 days to recover from his wounds. So I'll put like 14 days, you know, I'll make it a fortnight, and I'll click on accept leave. Gonna have to wait a little bit for it to detect that you clicked on accept or for it to do its thing. Is that participation medal for showing up like campaign ribble? The participation medal is like when you get your pilot wings, when you're allowed to in solo and you're allowed to fly an airplane. So you get that in the beginning because they're like, you know, they assume that you can fly the airplane. And all right, request for leave. All right, I'll click next page. Regret to inform commands. Valentine has been seriously injured in combat. That's someone else. This guy. I can see the plane's lost. Someone else got the wounded stripe. Oh, I hadn't seen this. A Sunday news. Motherland calls. Finished. Okay, those are the news from the front. Look at that. 1 Euro victory. Even though I had to crash into the airplane to shoot it down. I'm back in action. I'm not wounded anymore because I requested a fortnight of leave, 14 days. So I'm back. I don't have the wounded thing. Even though I can prove I was wounded with the wounded stripe. If I click on awards and citations here, there's my little wounded strap. I wish I could click on that and it would tell me what it was. That doesn't seem to be working right now. But it's there. Let's click finished, and that's it. That's I'm going to roll the credits now, people. I know it's a shorter stream than usual, but I do need to get away from the computer a little bit and go to the beach today to try to get I go to the beach to swim. I don't like just sunbathing and just sitting around doing nothing, but I'm going to take my phone with me and try to make a video of these crazy airplanes that fly really low. I saw Cessna 152 with a tailwind going like blazing through really fast, like 50 feet above the beach in the Far Rockaways the other time we went. So I'm going to try to get that and bring it to the stream to show you the next time if I witness one of those things, or at least I'll take a photo of a plane with an advertising banner for us to see what they're advertising out there and what plane it is and that sort of thing. Next stream, people. Hey, Hydrate, thank you, Elias. The next yeah, plane spotting. That sounds fun. Now that the next stream that I do, there is going to be giveaway of IL-2 Sturmovik stuff because IL-2 Sturmovik is on sale right now. If you have it, I will give you a plane, any plane that you don't have, or a map. If you don't have it, I will give you the base map. Let's see what happens, okay? That's going to be either this weekend or Monday. I'm not sure, so just keep an eye on that, on your email there, okay? I'm going to leave the campaign for now. We'll continue our Hurricane campaign. And the cool thing is you can do a lot of different campaigns, okay? You can, I could do a new one. So right, I have Hyper Hurricane. I have my Hurricane campaign going on, okay? And you can create co-op missions. So this is gonna become more of a feature of the stream, like with Sketch yesterday. Hopefully he'll host it because he has access to a dedicated server and stuff. But we are gonna be doing cooperative missions. If you have IL-2 Sturmovik, you want to participate in a cooperative mission against I with us using Patrick Wilson's campaign generator, get in touch, message me on Whisper to me on Twitch or send a Sketch a Whisper, okay? Plane spawning, okay. I did Typhoon, it was fun, awesome. In Pat Wilson, cool. All right, yeah. Let us know more if you would like to do a campaign. What would be your preferred airplane and stuff? I would be very happy to accommodate the chat here to get more people playing this wonderful video game. All right, and let's see who else is playing this wonderful video game today. It is a finicky video game. There is a lot of moving parts and things that are not as modern as that don't have this quality of life, so-called quality of life interface usability advances we've had. But it is a wonderful video game. There's nothing quite like it out there. And we're gonna go see if someone else is playing it right now for us to rate them. Okay, let's see if someone I know. Before I do that, let's see if there's someone I know who is streaming, because I usually like to prioritize the friends of the stream here. Okay, Elias, I don't think is streaming anymore right now. And let's take a look around. Who's this? Okay, IL-2, let's go. Tata, wow, Chris, thanks so much for dropping by. Thanks to all of you dropping by here. Let's see, anybody else? Gilgamesh, Turkish. I mean, maybe I should go raid this guy. Let's see great battles first, though. Thank you, Captain. I appreciate you dropping by very much indeed, sir. Thank you very much. The great battles. Anybody out there? No. How about DCS? Not too many people. There's someone in Finnish over there. Let's just go for this Gilgamesh guy. I've seen him around. Well, it's Turkish, but you just have to, you know, pretend that we understand Turkish. So I will see you again soon. I'll be back this weekend or Monday. This is Hypertext Hero getting ready to raid, and I appreciate your presence very much indeed. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday or beginning of your Saturday if you're somewhere where it's Saturday already. And excellent weekend. Peace out for now. Ciao, ciao.